away.
Now back.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Oscar Hernandez. First pitch of the AB now.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
That evens it up 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Margot is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
At the plate now is Randall Grichuk. Lifetime versus this arm, batting a robust .350. He's taken him deep once. Swing and a line drive. A Rosarina gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Still down a run. It's 4-3. So now into the box is Wander Franco. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in will be Mike Zunino. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Next, here is Kevin Kiermeier. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. First pitch on its way. And now a check swing, but did he go around is the question. No, he did not, says Cory Dickerson down at third base. It's ball 1. And this one's on the inside corner. 1-1. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermeier now. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays, and it remains a 4-3 game. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up the exciting Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The first baseman, Lourdes.
First pitch of the AB now. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Cutter low. 1-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Next, it'll be Santiago Espinal. First pitch of the AB on its way. Tapped out in front of home. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Now back. The shortstop, Kevin Smith.
Now to bat, Kevin Smith. Here's the first pitch. Too low. 1-0. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he fouls this one off. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. And now the first pitch.
Leading off to the base,
Joey Wendell is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Wendell.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Ryu looks in. Here it is on 3-1. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. First offering on its way. Randy Rosarina is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after starting a game 0-2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hitting.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Wendell over at second. Rosarina on at first with nobody out. To second for 1. Relay to first, and that'll take care of Cruz. It's a double play. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Throwing the dirt as this pops right up over his shoulder. And the runner is in to score from third on what was not a good throw at all.
Now batting.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Mike Brasso digging in at the plate. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here comes Ryu, 0-2, fouled off. A runner on first with 2 away. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ballgame, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, 1 error, and a runner. The batter will be Alejandro Kirk. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And strike three called as he gets a little help there. One away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Marcus Simeon. High in the air out to center field. Kiermeier's got a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, the designated hitter, Vladimir.
The plate now is the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. His prior history versus this arm, just a 2-for-14 line, so advantage pitcher here. He also has one home run. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. That's a strike. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Change-up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Two and two count. Here it comes. Sinker. 3-2 now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Skied down the left field line, and no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end. So stepping in is Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off for Tampa here in the sixth. And now the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Stepping in once again is Wander Franco. He bounced out last time up, and this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Fouled away. The 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder is on the run, but this will land untouched. Into right field. That's a base hit. Here now is Mike Zunino. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw at the second base.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, up, up. Near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the sixth inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
0-1 the count. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The 0-2 delivery.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Stepping in for the Jays, Teoscar Hernandez flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now the 1-0. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard.
Man, you can see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Your attention, please.
Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a 1-run lead. Kiermeier is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter.
That will be Vladimir Guerrero. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And now the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays' first baseman. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. High in the air out to center field. Kiermeier's got a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman, number 5.
Next up, Santiago Espinal. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this. Adam Simber is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 90.
New inning set to get underway. And up next will be Randy Rosarina. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 0-2 count and the pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Ready with the 1-1.
Outside, that's the ball.
One out, nobody on. Nipped the corner, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now that second baseman.
First offering, Brendan Lee is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
Kirk has a play, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the. So now here is Kevin Smith. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Down by 1, I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Into the windup and the pitch.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th, and in next is Alejandro Kirk. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Margot's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Andrew Kittredge takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
The 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kiermeier is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Matt Barnes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 34, Matt.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 13.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Manuel Margot is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare, almost unhittable. Nasty downward action, high 80s velocity.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Manuel Margot is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Grounded to 3rd. Scooped up. For the first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Now at the plate here is Marcus Simeon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the AB now. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Some set with the 0-1. And there's ball one.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
2-1 to count. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Strike two as the fastball is let go. The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball four. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is right there as Zunino made that caught stealing look easy.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Number 84 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kiermeier's got a read on it. And that retires the side. Down in order. First pitch of the AB on its way. Mike Zunino is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. One gone. He's set and the pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. It's 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Joey Wendell digs in now. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's 0 for 8. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Working quickly now as the splitter's in there. 0-2.
I'm sure every pitcher on the staff could use an extra run right here. I know the bases are empty and there's 2 out.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end. Nick Anderson is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 70, Nick.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. And he misses with it. 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The count now at 2-1. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermeier giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now back.
Up next, Lourdes Gurriel. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now here's the pitch. And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. Next to dig in, Santiago. Cory Dickerson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
23, Cory Dickerson.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he lays off for ball one. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Final strike for the Blue Jays. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Now batting, shortstop.
So here is Kevin Smith. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Dickerson, the runner at first with 2 gone. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
So next to hit is Alejandro Kirk. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's the last chance with the tying and winning runs on base, and 2 men gone here in the 9th. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making them work for this one.
The set and the 2-1. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Well, they sure made it interesting in the 9th, but they leave the tying run stranded at second and the winning run helplessly at first. Could have gone either way, but we were treated to a great battle.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Tampa Bay took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Ryan